By the way, I'm going to put you through a fucking table. Have a nice day.
Whoa!
What is up, guys? How is everybody doing today? I hope a lot of you guys are staying safe. It is your boy Jake, yet again, checking in from the great state of Mississippi. Roll Tide, go Dogs. Right there is the sticker collection, guys. We are rebuilding. By the way, also got some stuff there. My corn dev sticks and my Bubba Army stick. What's up, guys? Good morning. I hope everybody is doing okay. I did speak to Bob Levy before he did his show, and we're working on some stuff. I hope a lot of you guys are staying safe. I went live today. Hi. I hope everyone is enjoying your day. We just had a good just wanted to do a few minutes. What is up? We had this morning I stopped and did got a link from Grindle. Shout out to Jim Grindle. He is an awesome person. His show, him and Luke's show is awesome. Go check them out. Oh no. I'm not gonna answer you. But what is up? Let's talk. Yeah. But what is up? How is everyone doing? I hope. Oh, who's this? Oh, mother. Oh, what's up, OJ?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing? I might have today. I might have told you to go to hell, and I called his wife a whore.
Wait, who?
I called Joey's wife a whore.
Why'd you do that?
I got bumped from the BS show.
What did she have to do with that?
Nothing.
You were just pissed off at Joey because he was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got bumped because him and him. By the way, guys, if you guys don't know who this guy is, this is OJ. By the way. By the way, oh, this is OJ Sampson. By the way, that potato was that fuck Tookie sticker on his thing.
Oh, I know. He's had that for a while.
Yeah. But by the way, I did not do Benson's show yesterday. I didn't
By
do
the way-
Benson's show. I fell asleep.
You know what? He was having problems with his phone line, so it's a good thing that he fell asleep because you wouldn't have been able to call anyway.
How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I was just watching Joey C.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I was just watching Joey C.
I can hear you. I like a dipshit again. Hello?
Yeah, no, I don't know. He was just being Joey.
Hello?
He was just being Joey C. That's all. He wasn't really being a dipshit. He was just being himself.
By the way, I did Jim Grindel's show this morning. I did Grindel's show this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Like a turd in a punch bowl.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, I also want to say that Bob is trying to, I was pretty mad that we don't do, we're not going to be doing Levyland this week again.
Oh, that sucks.
That's the show that I'm mostly on. And it's one of the, and also I was promised to be on Out of the Coffin, and I was looking forward to it.
Are they not doing it Out of the Coffin?
To dealing with Joe the fucking dildo.
Are they not doing an Out of the Coffin, or are you just not invited on this one?
I don't know. He's busy. He was busy, dude. He's busy doing other stuff.
No, I know.
I wanted to go on yesterday, but because it was Rob's birthday, they had me. He said, "Oh, we could do it today." And then this morning when I called him, it says, "Oh, we're doing Joey C." Joey C is burning every bridge. He's fucking he's doing that.
Yeah, he's at war with everyone, it seems like.
And I'm over here asking them to give me a bone, asking them to let me do something on the show. I would do it, dude. If they don't want to give me a show, there's other networks who will give me a show.
Yep, that's for sure.
By the way, I'm wearing.
Does Shuli owe you money? I was watching for a little while.
No,
today.
he doesn't. He doesn't owe me money. I'm trying to get him to pay for a membership.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get him to so I can re-up my membership. Because since I'm on a brand account, I cannot get.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. If you have the brand account, you can't get the gifted membership. Just stupid.
Yeah. And it sucks that I want to be a member there so I can watch like the members only shit.
Right.
Whoa. Twitter wants Sandra Bullock to lose her blindside Oscar after over drama. Oh, not today, but they talked about are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, sorry. By the way, if someone wants if a company wants to get me verified on Twitter, I would love to be verified.
Yeah, that'd be
But
cool.
I'm not paying for it.
No, I wouldn't either.
Have a great day, Ted. I'm not paying the money to be verified just for them to take it away after I do some tweets that they might not like.
Right. I know that's lame.
You know, so many people hate that I support OnlyFans models, or I support people that show themselves. They have to make money doing stuff that people
R-
don't like.
Right.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I just want to support my friends that do this for a living, or do porn for a living, because of but you're making me look like a lot of people make me look like I'm a dumb fuck, because I support people. I support cam girls,
Right.
and they don't want people to say, you know, is it illegal for what I'm doing, or is it not?
No, it's not illegal.
Is it what I'm doing? Is it better? I I don't care what people think about me anymore. You know why?
Why is that?
Because Bob Levy. Because Bob Levy's my friend. And
Yep.
people are saying, "Oh, Bob Levy doesn't care about you." Bob Levy cares. We just got into a conversation. We just had a conversation with him. I had a conversation today with him.
Yeah, Bob's a good man.
And I had two conversations with him, one before BS and one after BS.
Bex is here, Jake.
X, what's up? Hey, what's
Clip it.
up?
Clip it, Bex.
How you doing, Bex? How you doing today? Let me see if she's a mod. I'm gonna give her moderatorship if you don't mind. Is she Clip it, Bex? What's up, Chris Mack? How you doing? By the way, Zen producer is makes some good clips. Zen producer makes some great clips.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get on people's bad side. I thought
So,
Bex hated me.
what's up, Chris?
I thought Bex hated me, OJ, because of some of the things she was saying in other people's chats.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what she said. Probably just joking around, Jake.
She was like, she said that I'm leaving if Jake comes on. You did great on Morning Alarm this today. Yeah, listen, here's the thing. It's like that wasn't planned for me to go on there. Grendel sent me the link, so I went on.
Oh, awesome.
Those are the best ones. Is me not planned. You can't get those are our fake accounts, Jake. Mm. It's so many people that don't want to. Calm down, Jake. Calm down. Calm down. Before you have a freaking heart attack. By the way, we did a stream earlier, and Colton, we had to do one in the bathroom
Oh, really?
because of Colton was here, and he basically he's been acting like, dude, the kid is, sometimes I need a break from him. If you know, by the way, Zen producer is a good person. By the way, Zen has always been, you know, Zen has always been, sorry.
It's okay. You got it.
I'm just like, I just got nothing right now to talk. I want to talk about today.
Yeah.
I cussed out. I actually called Joey C's wife a whore
Oh, wow. Wow.
today.
What did she say to
And
you?
no, it was because of Joey C. I
Oh,
got bumped. I
right.
was posing yesterday morning. I messaged Bob and said, "Hey, can I come on?" He said, "Rob Saul's birthday is today. We were celebrating Rob Saul's birthday. He can come on tomorrow." This morning, he says, "No, you can't. We're gonna have Joey C on to go after MLC, i.e., Bob's Bread and Butter show."
Right.
And I got pissed. And I messaged Joey C. Says, "Hey, do not come on. Do not go on." And I like, "You fucking bumped me," and I like, "You're blocked. Have a nice day. Your wife's a whore."
Do you feel bad about that now? Or are you still kind of pissed that you got bumped?
I'm still pissed.
Do you feel a little bad about calling her a whore though? Because she didn't really have
No,
anything to do with it.
I don't feel bad.
Okay.
I don't feel bad about that.
Okay.
I don't feel remorse anymore, OJ Sampson.
Gotcha.
I don't feel anything. I don't care about what, everyone is just everyone on YouTube, everybody on YouTube, fake persona. Everyone has a fake persona.
Sure.
Everybody's fake.
Not everybody.
There's so many people that don't.
Bob Levy's been pretty good to you, right?
Bob Levy's not fake. You're
No.
not fake, OJ. Stormy's not fake. I love Stormy. By the way, I blocked Bobby Nick.
Again, or is this from a couple days ago?
Again.
Oh boy. What did he do this time?
I'm no longer to be part of No Filter.
Really?
Sully's not fake. Hey, but he's got a frog that is telling him to not be my friend. I'm okay, guys. I'm just a little bit like upset at this, and it's
Yeah, but you know what? You can't. I don't think you could blame the frog for Shuli. Shuli will do what he wants, So even if that dude's telling him his opinion, Shuli still makes up his own mind.
and I went on that show today just to I just went on that show today just to like give keys. You know, that was the first time I ever did a show with Grendel.
So is that part of the reason why you're not going to be doing No Filter? Because you're now buddies with this Grendel guy?
No,
Why won't you
they
be
don't.
doing No
Didn't have
Filter?
nothing to do. They did. They didn't have nothing to do with it. I wanted to do it. I wanted to get rid of those guys.
Really? You wanted to I didn't that's news to me.
This is a Stuttering John special report.
You wanted to get rid of them. You haven't been having fun doing their show?
I don't want to be around. No, because they here's the thing. I can't be myself because I'm always having to. Basically, I'm just having to walk on eggshells because of Shayna and Andrew.
Which that's kind of ironic because the show is called No Filter, yet Jake has found himself putting a filter on himself. Didn't really come out right, but
Yeah, because they don't want to bring drama into it. They don't want to bring up stuff, but the show's called No Filter, so why don't if they all have filters? We're not allowed to talk about a certain person on the show. Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
So are you
that guy
saying
that Owen.
This is the hypocrisy police.
So are they being hypocritical by having that name and having a
Yeah.
filter on? Yeah, that's
We're not
I
allowed
never
to
thought
talk
about
about
that.
we're not allowed to talk about Owen or Jasmine, Bobby Nick's daughter. We're not allowed to talk about any of that, and we're not even allowed to bring up Grendel or Luke, the Bond. And also, by the way, Luke the Bond, they were bringing up KB, female KB, who's I'm friends with, and I
Right.
had to be neutral about it. Mutual. I stayed neutral. I stayed neutral about it because
Yeah.
she's my friend.
Yeah, she's great. So do you think they should would you do their show if they changed their name to Some Filters? Or you just won't do their show
No,
anymore?
I don't want to do this show anymore. I don't want to do their show at all. No, Grendel and Luke were talking about KB.
What did they say?
Go back and watch the show.
Did they say
They're
anything?
bringing up an old tweet of hers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They brought an old tweet of hers up.
How long were you on that show for, Jake?
You don't even. Hey, do you mind if I send a link to someone?
Dude, this is your show. I do not mind.
We weren't shit talking her. We weren't shit talking. Okay, I'm sorry, Luke. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to get a war. Jim Grendel has a link.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Luke of the Blind, not shit talking, just joking around. KB used to come around our show. She can take it. Chris Mack, was she advocating for post-birth abortion in the tweet or something like that?
Hold on. All right, I know who this is. What's up?
Surprise! Yeah,
Oh,
you don't ever have to be
oh.
neutral with us. If you disagreed with the comments about KB's, big old hole, you just say, "Hey, quiet your mouths. I know that's a very tight, nice hole. I'm a fan of that hole." No, and we won't cry about it. We're
Hey,
okay.
hey. By the way, on one of my streams, her dog actually made their podcast debut on my show. Her Ruger B.
Was
made
there a jar of
their
peanut butter
debut.
nearby?
No.
Okay.
How you doing? By the way, guys, this is Jim Grindle of the Damon J. Rock. I forget the name of the show you guys did. The Morning Alarm.
That's right. The Morning Alarm, Night Creeps at night, and Alpha Pod Rants on Sundays, and Teehee TV on Saturdays. Different people, not all me on them.
Yeah. You and I've never done it. Today was the first time I've ever did a show with you. That you knew that I was coming on.
Yeah. And the first time I met you was in a dream. I don't know if you've heard this story. It was from last week. I actually had a dream about you. I don't know you. I've never seen your show prior, but I've seen little appearances of you. I've seen clips, and I hear what people say. And the dream was the weirdest, lamest after-school special where that you and I met on a stream, and you turned out to be really cool, and you just talked a little slower than some people do. But otherwise, you were just a perfectly normal dude, and I kind of think that's right, personally. But that was the dream I had.
Yeah.
What a fucking stupid dream to have about someone you don't know.
Hey, by the way, I just also want to say this. It's like a lot of the things that I was saying about Steel Toe are true. They inflate the numbers.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that why they
Just
got kicked off the
because
radio?
they inflate. No, they got kicked off the radio because they did an episode where they badmouthed a lady by the name of Heather Lee in Iowa, and Heather Lee made a big fuss about it and got him kicked off. Hello.
Yeah, I heard lots of rumors that they were somehow faking their ratings. So I guess that may or may not be true.
Yeah. By the way, that radio station that they worked at, they got a point something rating by Nielsen. And so when Aaron called him out on it, they called Papa Nielsen and they had him take off the stuff. But there's a whole big thing last year about it. By the way, guys, also, the first time I've ever saw you on a show was Steel Toe Morning Show, Jim.
Yeah. Ironically, I just turned my camera off, and that picture was the day before that appearance.
Yeah, that was when you when you and the pink mask guy. Sorry, I don't want to say
That's
the
his
guy's
name. Pink Mask Boy.
Yeah, I'm not trying to I wanted to have you on the show. By the way, I've had Luke on my show before. By the way, Luke's been on here several times. Luke's been on my show several times.
Yeah, he's the one who told me. He's like, this Jake's a nice guy. He's not the jerk everybody says he is. I'm just kidding. I've never heard you be a jerk.
You've been listening to this. By the way, have you been listening to OJ? Did you listen to OJ?
I've never heard of OJ. Who is OJ? Oh, hi, fake Jake Hudson.
Hello.
You're
that's
Obnoxious
OJ.
John.
I am Obnoxious John, yes. Nice
I've
to meet
seen you in the chats. Nice to meet you. Ish.
That's
Meat-ish.
he does that. He comes in as either Ray DeVito, Bob Levy, Kevin Brannon, Tukey,
Oh.
or
Then
myself.
I might know who you are then, huh? I think I then do. Have we spoken before, Mr. Obnoxious John?
We may have. I
We may
don't.
have.
I don't really remember. It may have been just something quick, if that is the case. But
Well, don't worry, I don't reveal secrets. I'm secrets. Secrets. No secrets among sailors. No, that doesn't work. I keep my mouth shut. Let's just not go camping. All right, that's not an invitation.
Hey, Grindle. Remember? This is where I was stream today. This is where I was streaming on your guys' show.
Yeah, thank you
When I
for
was
coming
doing
on.
the
By the
show-
way, everyone enjoyed
By the
you.
way, thank you. You know, I had a lot of fun. I wanted to meet Damien.
Yeah, me too. Little jerk didn't show up today. Little jerk.
But the thing is,
He's a nice boy.
by the way, my little mixed. By the way, and I was worried that he was going to drop an N-bomb on the show.
Who?
He watches shows with my little nephew is mixed.
Oh, okay. So you thought he was going to go N with the A?
Yeah.
Got ya.
The thing is like, did you know that have called me a chomo before?
I've not heard that. I know what the word means. We used to call a lot of people that back in when I lived in Oklahoma. It was just a phrase.
You lived in
called
Oklahoma?
everybody
You lived in
Chilmo.
Oklahoma? You lived in
Yes.
Oklahoma?
Yes, in Miami, Oklahoma.
Miami. Oh, that's people think, you know, by the way, I'm from a small town in Mississippi. I'm about 2 hours from the coast, from Gulfport, by the way.
Where now?
I'm about 2 hours from Gulfport, where Bobby P is from. That lives.
Oh. That's right. I heard you live near him.
Oh man, so you were only a couple hours from Stillwell. Amazing. Not that would mean anything to you, but Stillwell, Oklahoma. Wow.
So to you, Grendel.
Oh yeah, it's funny too because have you heard? Do you know Stillwell, Oklahoma? Yeah, you do. Have we ever been there? Oh, there's a movie about it.
Is there?
Matt Damon. Yeah,
There is?
apparently.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I come from a prank call community, and there was a guy from that city, Frank Garrett, who became a sensation. So that's how I know it.
Man, not to change any subjects, but speaking of, I was a huge, my whole life, Jerky Boy fan.
Sure.
Even back in bootlegs, before they even had numbers on their things, like you just people handing out fucking tapes with no label on them. I never knew in '95 they made a fucking TV movie. I know they made their movie, but they
Right.
also made a TV special for MTV that was basically Impractical Jokers starring the Jerky Boys in fucking '95. It's
Well,
fantastic.
If you're into that kind of stupid humor, I guess it was about a year ago now. If you look up on YouTube, unreleased Jerky Boys 1990s, it should come right up. Those are actually my prank calls. I kind of did in the Jerky Boys style, if you will, from way back in the day.
From the Jerky Boys fan club? I
Yes.
see it there. Okay.
I was just trying to get views, but
I probably heard these, you stupid son of a bitch. You probably tricked me, you motherfucker.
but yeah,
I'm gonna check it out though for sure.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I dug up a bunch of tapes. I didn't even find the best ones, but there you go. Anyway, sorry, Jake. Go ahead.
Grindle.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to
No.
interrupt your Jerky Boys thing, but how was it going on that show still to the day after? Because they also asked Ski Mask to go on there too.
Yeah, and Gino they had on. They tried to sandbag me. April was smart enough because he was like, I think we found a new locale. And April's like, no, I don't think we have. And the Moe's like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, let's stop. Because I don't know that she said he's not a locale. Maybe she was thinking, I think this guy's a psycho.
Hey,
You
Grindle.
gonna say? Yeah.
She is the she is the reason why a lot. She's the smart one. Like I said
Seems that
before,
way.
she's the one that does all. She does all the work, and she also takes care of Aaron's kids while Aaron walks off and plays video games, or does I've also heard this, drinking with his buddies at bars.
Yeah, that I mean that sounds right. I mean that's where I guess he gets his man tits from. From all
You know,
that alcohol.
by the
I
way,
don't know.
mine is because of Risperdal. I took a medicine called Risperdal.
Mine are
because
because
else?
I'm fat. Look at these juicers.
I'm I
Look at them, like
by
lady
by the
tits.
way, hey Grindel, you know, does people tell you you look like what's the guy's name? The guy that
The guy that what?
um tell him Stephen Dave or something.
Oh, that's my favorite. Tell him Steve Dave, Brian Johnson, Brian Quinn, Walter Flanagan. It's the only podcast I listen to. It's my favorite. So I'm a huge fan, and thank you. I mean,
Sorry,
Uh,
excuse me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm
Hey,
just smoking a
the
doobie.
reason
Jake.
why. Yeah, I know. By the way, I did put on a little bit of swell today. I did put on a little bit of swell from Mary Jane today.
oh, okay, for the penis. I thought you meant like you got swole.
Logan.
You were exercising.
No, the deodorant brand. Aries got a deodorant brand.
Oh,
By
we
the
were all
way,
the way
I do
off
have
on
to
that.
Totally
promote
off.
it.
Yeah, I thought you meant she gave you a boner.
By the way, if you guys want to try out Swellering, you can go to ariejane.com and use code HWO or BTW for by the way for 50% off or free 50% off and free shipping on your first order. By the way,
I did try to order, but I made a mistake. I thought the promo code was "What Me Worry." Apparently, it's not. That's a deep cut for you folks out there.
hey, I also want to say that I loved watching one of my favorite shows to watch on AMC. My dad's favorite show was Breaking Bad. Mine was Small Town Security.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Comic Book Man. You really tricked me now. Because just jump from Tell Him Steve. to
And
AMC.
comic book men too. And comic book men too.
But I never heard of this show you mentioned. What is it? I
Small Town Security. It follows a security company in a small town in Georgia. And
Googling it.
also this, and this. Look what I wrote.
Well, the second one is true. The first one, Stormy did say I was not a nice boy, so she's not always right because I'm a very nice boy, and it's right in my name, Jimmy Grins.
Yeah. I also want to ask this question. Because when you were doing that show, when you were doing the wet spot, that episode, they said that it was planned. The big fight was planned. The fight with the pink you
Pink
and
sock
the
boy.
pink sock boy was planned.
Yes,
Was that true?
100%. It just didn't go as we planned. They broke kayfabe, I guess you could say. It's the stupidest fucking thing. Like, you plan a bit, you go in to do this bit, and then suddenly you got Chrissy and everyone going, "What's going on? Why is this happening? Why are you being so aggressive?" Like, they broke fucking, they broke the rules, man.
Yeah,
And
but
it just
Chrissy's
fucking
never
annoyed the
forget
shit out of me.
I did admit about what happened with the doxing and the swatting. My name was brought up into that, and yet, but let me tell you this, and OJ, you're gonna hear this too. I didn't give Botter. Botter gave me the address, and what I did is I went to Google Maps and looked it up on Google Maps, and got them the picture.
Yeah, Jake, I
OJ?
know. I think we've I think most everybody has told you you've been forgiven. Now I have a quick question. Are you talking when you say the pink sock guy? Are we talking about Ski Mask? And-
Yes.
okay,
We
so
weren't
I gotta
we
know
weren't
this,
bringing it
Jake.
up.
Jake, can I ask? Jake, I know this is your show. Do you mind if I ask him a question?
Go ahead.
Okay. How long ago did this happen, Jim?
December of 22, I believe.
Okay.
Or November or December.
So it hasn't been quite a year yet.
No.
Okay. So I could understand that. There's still some feelings and anger, and because I've talked to your buddy Luke. He came on here before. I've spoken with Quadfather and all those guys, and I don't know. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to hold grudges so much. So is there any way that you guys could ever resolve this and be buddies again?
I don't hold grudges. I mean, I just hung out with Ski Mask 3 weeks ago. He was lovely. Luke and I both in the real world.
Okay.
He was pissed drunk and probably didn't even. No, he knew exactly who we were. I'm just joking here, but he was lovely. But as I said to somebody else yesterday, either he's a lovely guy and he knows it's all a bit, unlike Stevie Lou, who apparently doesn't understand what bits are. Or he's a bitch and he was just like afraid something was going to happen, and all the tough talk he did just turned into, hey guys, and touching our titties. But I don't think it's that way. I honestly don't think he did it because he was scared or a bitch. I think he was, we were in the real world. We weren't on air. So there was no need to be silly.
Right.
Stevie Lou is the other thing. And those other guys you mentioned, they're the ones who keep this shit alive. I mean, if not that anybody watches our shows, but it's not like we spend a lot of time
something that I
talking about
know that hit a nerve with Quadfather was when I asked what the big problem was. One of the first things he mentioned was you guys wouldn't let it. It seems like there's a lot of finger pointing going on here, but he said that you guys were stream sniping them for a while, and then you said you weren't going to do it, and then you came back to doing it, and I know there was an issue
Obnoxious
there.
John.
Yes, sir.
Sorry,
Yes,
guys.
Jake?
I was basically I was trying to get your tag. I was trying to tag you in the description. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, as far as the stream sniping goes, I think there was like 4, and they were parodies of Uncle Rico. It was called Uncle Frico. And the short version of the long story is we spent about 2 months with Derek teaching him how to use StreamYards, Luke and I, setting him up to do his own show, which he was originally supposed to do with Matt Mead. It was supposed to be a Western show. We designed the whole thing. And then that fell through. And what happened was we were doing a lot of creative content, or at least we were starting to, like audio plays and shit, not just Hangouts. So the rest of the group, Bradley, Derek, Jerry, they just wanted to hang out. And that's fine. Bradley Williams, Mr. A, Superman from In Hot Water.
All right, thank you.
They just wanted to hang out. They didn't necessarily want to do the creative stuff, and that's fine. But I said, all right, well, if this is what we're going to do, let's make a second FGTZ channel. Let's let Derek run it, because everybody, by the way, wanted to kick Derek out of the group. I'm the one who said, dude, he's a fucking quadriplegic with no goddamn fucking life, and this thing makes him happy. Fucking leave the goddamn guy alone. Give him a little bit of time. And, of course, in that little bit of time, he does this. And we start this new channel, an FGTZ live stream channel, where all of our bullshit would go, like just random hangouts, and the creative stuff would stay on the main channel. Well, we do the first thing where they do a reading of The Shining, and it's Luke, it's Mr. A, it's Derek, and as soon as that was done, Derek gets invited onto a show and changes the name to BYB, and says it was his own thing that he set up and acted like it was all his. So it became, okay, well, fuck you, bro. And then we stream sniped him like 4 fucking times. And barely even did anything on those stream snipes. We just put their stream on and we did our thing over.
I just want to make sure I'm cleared. Did he leave the show and then start his BYB, or
no.
was he...
He was kicked out because he changed the name. And it's like, bro, you can't fucking sit here for 3 months with us. We all made the channel together. We fucking, and then like the day after the first airing, you're just gonna change it to BYB and say it was yours and it's something you did. It's not.
Yeah. By the way, I did send Luke a link if Luke wants to come up.
So he, so just not to dwell, but he likes to say that, oh, they don't want us to do other shows, and oh, this, do all the fucking shows in the world. It's encouraged. Just don't sit for 3 months building something with some guys and then change the title after the first show, you know, and then say it was yours.
So
It
had
nothing
he
to do with
started
it.
a whole new channel, called it BYB, and left that channel alone, this probably wouldn't have happened.
There would be no problems at all. There, because you know what, Mr. Stone did the same thing. He's the guy on our show. He's still there. He started his own channel and does his own shows. Nobody gives a shit.
Hey, hey, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
I just also want to say that it was nice to work with you, get to work with you, because I just want people to stop don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
I have a heart.
Yeah.
I right now I'm working with two charities. I'm working with Stack Up. It's a military charity. I'm also working with Extra Life. It's for I'm raising money for Barry Batson Hospital in Jackson, Mississippi. It's the only specialty children's hospital group in the state of Mississippi. Takes care of all the 82 counties.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But they're gonna keep coming, Jake. No matter what, they will always be there. The trolls and the haters. You gotta just not care, or play into it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're never going to go away.
They're a part of the game.
So this is just one man's suggestion, but I if I were both sides, I would just try to squash the beef, maybe even work together. I mean, it's much better to have alliances with people than to not. I've learned that through experience of my own. And then when you let the shit get too personal, it doesn't sound like it's like eating you up or anything, but there still are feelings there, obviously. But in my case, I had a problem with a few people in our community, like Shuley and other people, and I had to just take a step back and be like, this is just stupid. All of this is dumb. It's overdone shit at the end of the day. Anyway, just one man suggestion.
And
I would like to see you guys
with you.
squash the beef and move forward instead of looking back.
Not to step on you there, Jake, but just to comment on that. We have offered them any opportunity. Look, they make a lot of claims about us. Well, tell us what they are. Stop being vague. Tell us exactly what we're doing. Let's talk about it. They don't want to. A lot of this has to do with Gino Bisconte and now Stevie Lou. It really is a case of just people being jealous. I don't want to inflate myself, but they keep making this thing that, oh, you're going nowhere, but they're only making these attacks every time something happens for me. You know what I mean? Because things keep happening.
Ghost.
So, yeah. And Jake, just so you know, sometimes trolls can be beneficial. I had a troll. I was on Men Are Talking on the Shuley Network on Sunday. I had a troll reach out to everybody involved on that show and other people shit-talking me. And you know what that led to? It led to these people. I'm not going to say who, but their names you all know, the big names who run these shows, messaging me to laugh about it. They're like, yo, your trolls are fucking insane. They're the stupidest motherfuckers out there. Like, we're literally making fun of the trolls. So these things backfire on them eventually. Just be you. Just fuck them, and you'll be fine.
Oh, by the way, if you don't know what Men Are Talking is, that's Anthony Zenhauser, Pat Dixon, and Richard Kish.
Kish.
And Richard Kish is part of you guys.
Yes, Richard Kish does Alpha Pod Rants with me and Luke and Charles Whedon on Sunday nights at 10:30. We talk Star Trek.
I always get Kish and that Brian Johnson dude mixed up.
I get Kish and Jesus or God confused. Santa Claus.
Yeah. Hey. By the way, I want to ask this question. You know, Comic Book Men, when Comic Book Men was on, what's the guy's name? The guy that we just talked about, Walt.
Brian Johnson, Walt Flanagan.
Yeah, Brian Johnson was on an episode of Chad Zumach's show, Sit Down Zoom. He was on Chad's show, and it was brought up that when A&E or not A&E, AMC changed from people. The show got canceled. They went to more like drama shows, like The Walking Dead, and they didn't want no reality shows anymore. And Comic Book Man was in the cut room floor.
Yeah. I heard about that. And hey, back to that KB thing, so you know, because you mentioned you're not a fan of Chad Zumach, and just so you know I want you to be comfortable. If we're ever saying bad things about KB's hole or something, you are so free to defend and yell at us, man. Yell at us. None of us are gonna get upset.
I didn't feel. Here's the thing. I didn't want. This is something that I try to stay.
You could just be like, her hole is perfectly tight. Leave her alone. Okay, what were you saying?
I was trying to stay neutral, and I was afraid if I said something, because I've been on shows before where I was on Minute Talking and I got kicked after 10 seconds because I mentioned the Pascante.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you called. Oh no, that was a different thing. I was like, isn't that the one where you went in and you're like, Pat Dixon, you F word, and this guy, you F word? I saw that clip. That was wonderful.
I didn't call Pat. I called Pat Dixon a good guy. I called.
You're right.
Rob
You did.
Saul a faggot.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Look, I like Rob Saul, and I probably called him a faggot 3 or 4 times on the air, just for goofs.
Listen,
just so you know, it's okay.
It was just me. It was just me. Here's the thing. When we're not on the air, we're friends. But when we're on air, we have to hate each other. Because he gets drunk and calls me retarded, by the way.
God.
By the way.
Which one is this? I forgot. Because, look, I'm retarded. I honestly
Rob,
am.
the one we just did, Rob Saul, the bartender, the one that...
Gotcha.
That the one that his wife left.
The bartender. You son of a bitch. That's funny. That's a good
very
one.
effeminate Rob Saul.
The one that the wife basically left him for his cousin.
Oh.
He is the gayest straight man I've ever seen.
Well, look, I'll put that to the test if I ever meet him. How about that, guys?
Yeah. Hey, I just came in and heard something about my hole. Oh, God, K's in here.
KB, here's what happened today. I was using you to insult a meme that I saw, which I fucking hate. And you know how I do. It ain't fucking for real. You're not really But I do like to say, what kind of person? That blue-eyed shit. It's been bothering me for like 2 weeks. Someone who looks at that list and is like, blue eyes mean you're like fucking a world changer, and brown eyes mean you're street sludge. And then I saw KB share it, so I used you as an opportunity to discuss that picture, and then said bad things about your hole.
Yeah, Grindel. By the way, the producer said Jake last week I was just making jokes. I wasn't trying to be purposely mean. I know, Jen, sometimes I don't know when people are joking or people being serious.
Treat it all as jokes, because perception is 9/10 of the law. You know what I mean? It's all based on how you
Unfortunately, that is not the way Jake's brain works. He when he's in a moment, you can't change his mind, but it'll take him some time and he'll reflect and eventually figure it out. But that's just Jake. Yeah. He even knows he's not rational sometimes.
But knowing you're not being rational is the first step to being rational.
That is true. But
by the way, loaded. Hey, by the way, hey, dipshit! I'm trying to show this one. Loden says we love your whole K. It's cool, Jim. It was just jokes. It's all right. I can handle it.
I like
Jim.
you too, KB. I mean, I know you just finally followed me again after you unfollowed me all that time. I guess too many jokes.
By the way,
But,
I did send Luke. I did send Luke.
I really
link.
don't have a problem with you, Kay. You did
You
send
got a
Luke.
problem with Luke?
He's leaving his babies in the tub right now. Luke is a neglective parent and a real piece of shit, allegedly.
Ouch.
This is a joke. This is what we do. We say horrible things about each other on our shows. Like, it's literally all we do, you guys. And what you hear from other people are when they get into the crossfire. It's just we just say horrible things. It's that simple. They're jokes.
Jen, you want to hear some? Here's the thing. I have to read them fast because we do get, when you're in those chats. I now know why a lot of people now have. By the way, if anyone wants to do a little donation, my Cash App is right there beside the fake Jake Hudson's head. But I just wanted, I don't want to make people. I didn't feel uncomfortable. The reason I started this stream is because I got bumped for Joey C this morning. But me and Bob talked this morning twice.
Well,
I talked to Bob this morning about it.
Unfortunately, Jake, as big of a star as you are, and you are a big star, the Joey C thing was kind of hot this morning. Joey's been making a lot of threats and stuff. So I think it probably was kind of important that they had him on this morning. I'm sure they'll get you on either tomorrow or sometime this week. I'm sure of it.
Zen Producer says, "Oh no, I am so sick of Joey C."
I love Joey C.
Well, I was planning on inviting him on the morning alarm to kind of shit on him a little bit.
Hey, have your fun with any way you want. I mean, I'm no judge of that, but I'm a fan. I'm sorry, Jake. Excuse me, just real quick. I'm a big fan of just our universe growing. I come from the Dabbleverse, and I still call all of this the Dabbleverse. Everything MLC, all of the shit, Ski Mask, everything. So I love that there's new characters getting involved into our universe.
Absolutely, it's got to keep going.
Yeah, it does nothing but make it grow. So I'm all for that.
I know how to make it grow.
No, we're not putting Miracle Grow on this.
What was the name of that deodorant you got? Fluff? Or Bulge or something?
Swell.
Gotcha.
Jake, can you call me a stupid faggot with big juicy tits and tell me I'm an asshole? Can you do that for me?
I'm not gonna do it.
But I want you to. I want you to so you can feel comfortable too.
Just let it happen naturally.
By the way, if I do that, Bex is gonna clip it.
Bex is gonna clip it.
No. I want you to know if you ever feel like calling me a faggot, you are welcome to. Know that.
By the way.
We lost Jake just for a second. He will be right back.
By the way.
Dang it! You're a fat faggot with a fat tit.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I didn't hear you, Jake. What'd you just say?
No apologies.
You're a boat reader. Grindle's not.
Jake, what'd you say? I missed it.
Grindle's not. By the way, I'm not. Bex just clipped it. So.
What'd you say?
You're an author?
Yes, sir. I have a few books out there, and I have I have some stuff coming out very soon. Stay tuned. I have something coming out that you're very interested in.
Hey, Detroit.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well. I don't see you too often.
Are you on Amazon? Are you on any?
Yeah, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, all your major online retailers, and Amazon brick and mortar stores. I don't know. Probably because there's all types of companies that sell my books that I don't even know about, and they sell them fucking for prices that are insane. Like I see fucking hundreds of dollars for copies of my books.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, you got one book, They Call Me Jesus. Unfortunately, I'm not sure many people out there will buy it. It costs $2,999.99. That one I did price that way. And I wonder if it's because I did that is why these third-party companies now sell my other books for hundreds of dollars. And who the fuck is buying them? I don't get that.
Hey, I got a question. Do you know that? By the way, I'm gonna have to look for a T-shirt company. By the way, we are no longer going to be using TeePublic. By the way,
are you a fan of the Chili Peppers
by
any chance?
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah. They have a great album, by the way. Great band.
No, look.
Oh, no.
Look.
Jesus is right. I don't know what
Hello,
that means.
Derek.
Maybe
Hello,
we could
Derek.
have a summit and have you guys agree to disagree and just get everything off your chest and maybe try to move on. You want to send them a link, Jake?
You want to say hi, Derek Luganis?
You guys can be dickheads to each other and just put everything out there and then let it go after that.
Guarantee you, I'm doing this right now for you, Jake. I'm reverse psycho. I guarantee you, he's too chicken. He ain't joining. He's too chicken. A cuckoo-ca-cha, a cuckoo-ca-cha. Those are chicken noises.
Yeah, I know.
You seen Arrested Development?
I only got Pee Wee Herman.
Oh. Pee Wee Herman, and Derek, pay attention, Derek. Pee Wee Herman is from where I live right now in Oneonta, New York.
Oh, fun fact.
Yes. My real name is John, and I drive a white Jeep.
By the way, my government name is Ellis John Hudson. That is
it's funny. We just found out everybody on my show, The Morning Alarm, is actually, all four of us are actually named John. Because we had these trolls thinking they're doxing us and they keep saying John and shit. Meanwhile, it's something my fucking author name's Giovanni Rusano. It's my fucking name. It's not something I'm hiding. And they figured out Giovanni means John.
No. Yeah, another dirty Dago wop.
That's
right. All we need around here.
That's right. Another mudslinger. Look, I'm from the
would you guys scissor already for fuck? Oh God, KB says, "Will you guys scissor already?"
Did you send them the link, Jake?
Yeah,
Jake,
I did. I sent you.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Derek,
you know that the link. I sent.
They're all Johns, 4 Johns on our show.
Yes, we're very racist. Only on Italians. We only dislike Italians on our channel.
Well, then you might hate my show. We have 2 Italians, a black, and a Chinese Mexican, a Japanese Mexican.
Those are fine. It's just the Italians.
The blacks and the Chinese Mexicans.
That's
I got
fine.
no problem with them, but those dirty Dagos. That's a unique brand of racism that I can respect.
Thank you.
I'm actually part Polish and part German. Part Polish and part German.
That's an interesting combination.
You got a little bit of an internal conflict going on, a little self-loathing in there. And the Germans hate the Polish.
My mom's family is Lobus, Lobus.
Well, be careful. I mean, they might wanna try to figure out who you are based off of that. Be careful.
Hey, dude, a lot of people know my address. I've given
your
out
name
my
is Jake
address
Hudson,
several
right?
times. I've given to people to send you shit.
And apparently, even
Derek.
if you do have Jake's address, you still have a 50-50 chance of finding his house.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Sorry, partaking in the. I'm indulging. Smoking the weed.
You're choking. Yeah.
Choking on the
He
smoke.
does that. He does that. By the way, we got
You
Yeah.
ever
15
I'm sorry to
people in the
interrupt.
building. By the way, sorry.
You ever smoke weed, Jake?
I did CBD gummies, and that's it. And
Did you
there
like
and
'em?
people were trying. Lemmy, here's the thing. I'm friends with Little Lemmy. You know who Little Lemmy is, right?
Yeah, I know her. See, I really don't, but just one time she said she knew me and I'm a
She's,
jerk, and I was like, all right,
she-
now I
she
just
was-
say she's a
she-
jerk.
She
She's great.
basically.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
Lemmy's great. She's a big supporter of a lot of. She's
Hey.
got her own channel and
Little Lemmy, Jake, you guys, interruptions, not Jake. Derek, I'm the one who fucking introduced them to Little Lemmy. I found her. Literally, I found her. I sent the link because remember when I said we were setting up our own channel? I said, this is somebody we should look at to bring to the new live stream channel because she's doing all of her live streams. I found her in the Steel Toe chat. You know, you go through the chat, you see people, they'll give you a little tactics, folks. And you find out who, whatever. I'm not going to
Hey.
do too much. But the point is, I introduced them
Jimmy,
to her.
Jimmy,
so.
I knew her
without
last
even knowing
year. I knew her last year. I knew her through Steel Toe Twitch. She was a moderator for Steel Toe Twitch.
Yeah, that's where I saw her. I saw her in one of the
Balls
Steel Toe
deep
things.
says
I
he
met her.
can confirm. He would know. Thank you, Balls.
Balls deep, going in balls deep, going in.
I've seen
Here,
that
go on
balls
here.
deep lately.
Who invited? By the way,
Corn
who
did.
invited the corn?
This
Why would-
little jerk off, he ruined his chance of going on. Corn Diff, do you know how fucking special you were? You were like the first fucking person to be fucking wanted as a guest on Tell 'em Steve Dave, the most coveted guest spot. You would have followed Joey fucking Rosa, but you didn't play your goddamn cards right, you little jerk. You stupid little jerk.
The. By the
Sorry.
way,
I'm
hey,
sorry if he's your friend.
do
I'm
you
just
know E-Rock?
I've met him. I don't know him
Do
like
you know
personally.
E-Rock?
I know of. Sounds like you got a lot to say about him.
Mother.
Sounds like you got a lot of thoughts about him.
Jake, you're still here, brother. We can
No,
hear you.
no. It won't let me change my name in settings, so I'm not gonna come on. Pussy.
It
Let him
will
change his
so.
name.
It will
You know
so. Jake doesn't even have names up. His names aren't even up. And we already know what your last name is. So relax.
You've come on to Jake's stream before.
I know you're. Hey, Derek. The only person that can see that is me
You
and,
could-
and OJ.
Yeah, and you could come in under
Grindle
any
can't-
email.
Grindle-
It doesn't
Grindle
have to
can't
be.
see it.
Yeah, he can't see that.
Hey, Grindle can't
see
see
shit.
it. Grindle can't see it. The only two people that can see that is me and OJ.
And once you
and
click
we will-
enter
and-
studio,
and
it will
dude.
take you to the name settings, Derek. It's all good. Yeah,
All right, we got a. I consider the person is a good person. I knew nothing of the claims that Steel Toe overturned what drew her in.
those are too many big words for Jake. I mean, maybe even me. I have to read that again myself. Let's see. I'm simply confirming she's a good person. I know nothing
And by
of the
the way-
claims that
and by
Mr.
the
Grindle's
way-
steel toe
by the way,
overtures were what drew her in. Okay.
Oh no, I just
by the way-
drew her. All I'm saying is I introduced
OJ,
her
you're a
to
fucking
the
dago.
BYB. Like I showed them who she is, and I said, "This is somebody we need to try to bring in."
OJ, you're
yes,
a
sir.
dago.
Yes, I hate myself, Jake. I
And
hate all Italians.
by the way, thank you. By the way, if anybody wants to tip the stream, there you go. I know Bob Levy is going to be pissed that I went live since they went live.
They're live right now. I thought they were done.
Sorry, guys. I'm just
Oh
having a
my
text
God.
here with internet comedian superstar.
Sorry. Try more edibles. You'll never turn. I was very being familiar to everyone at the same time. I'm a moron. I'm a jackass. Hello?
That's a fucking
Hello.
fact. You're a fat fucking beta male cock.
Hey, that's rude, Jake. Why did you say that about me? I said you can call me a
that
faggot.
wasn't me. That was that's OJ acting like a dipshit.
That's Chad Zumach.
See, here's another thing. I'll give you an exclusive. Here's an exclusive for you. You guys can talk all. I happen to like Chad Zumach. I happen to know Chad Zumach, and I don't mind if you guys make fun of him around me. So
He
just so you know,
What
That's-
exactly do you
here's
like
what we-
about Chad
here's
Zumach?
what-
he's a
That's what I
nice
wanna know.
guy. He's a nice guy. He's funny.
He's funny too. Wow.
Yeah, he's.
I've never ever heard
Hey.
anyone say this about Chad. He's a nice guy and he's funny. This is
Look.
amazing.
I must be correct. I think maybe people just see what's on in the performance, and I understand that. But
Oh, by the way,
look,
Ball Steve
he's
was the
got
one
a-
that bought me the headphones. Sorry.
no
Ball
problem.
Steve was the one that bought me these headphones.
Who? Oh, Balls Deep.
These
I
he-
thought you said those people.
Mhm.
But Chad Zumach does play. Everybody that's making fun of him, he does perform bigger shows than they do. His material is pretty solid. Unlike
I can send Bob
Stevie
a link
Lou
if you
and
want
others.
me to. I can send Bob a link. They said that the blunder years is done.
But nobody else is performing that are making fun of him other than outside of
That's
Bob
true as
Levy.
well.
And Bob Levy outdraws Chad Zumach for sure.
Maybe. I don't know what Levy draws. That's why I say maybe.
Yeah,
I know that.
he goes in front of big crowds for sure.
I bet he would. I mean, he is a fucking veteran. But I don't think it's not like Chad's going out there saying these things about higher level comedians. He's saying it about these non-performing comedians who are making fun of what he's doing. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, look at you. You're fucking nothing. I mean, you guys aren't even. Look at Gino. He fucking raved about. He said there was 200 people at that show. There was 58. I counted, at least in the picture. No big deal, but you're ruining this.
Yeah.
They for up and coming YouTubers that Steel Toe is with the 1,000 views per show. That's one hell of a turnout for an anniversary. For Gino and all he cries about, that is a sad turnout. I played to that first day on stage, like first booking my shows as a band, and of name a band you never
Any of
heard
it
of.
actually helps.
I mean, I am not a Gino
Sorry,
Bisconte
I'm reading
fan,
about-
but in all fairness, I mean, it was just like a bar, right? I mean, how many
Yeah.
people can you pack into that place?
Exactly. But nobody would, I don't think many people, okay, people would probably be saying things, but they wouldn't have a leg to stand on, like Derek. They would be saying, they're only saying this because of what he's saying. He's inflating it. And Steel Toe on In Hot Water yesterday, I watched because of Bobby's fantastic show prior. Steel Toe said, you can't, people, and he was talking about Chad. Stop handing yourself L's that you know you're going to have to deal with later. And then Gino backs it up by saying, yes, because receipts. Gino's handing himself the L. He's handing Steel Toe the L by saying, this show had 200 people. It's huge. It's the first show you did. It's the first fucking road gig you did anywhere. And it was at a bar, like you said, and it was 58 people. Entry-level performers can perform that stage.
And how many people actually went there for
Exactly.
Gino? They were there for Steel Toe.
Exactly. So it's not to diminish what
By
Steel
the
Toes have done.
way, excuse me, Robert. If you want to email me, I'll send you my address. If you want to send something, you can email me right there. Email is plowdog26@gmail.com. You can email me and I'll send you out my address.
I thought it said Pilo. I was like, is that like because your dick
Balls
hangs?
Deep. Balls Deep was actually there, and he says literally overflowing to the streets. Nothing but good times. Something you got to give credit where it's due, or sometimes, excuse me. Sometimes you got to give credit where it's due.
Absolutely. But when you're saying this and then you're talking about receipts while going after someone else, well, then where's the pictures of that? Like Luke of the Bind, he performed this weekend, the same time Gino was performing. He hit a stage twice or thrice an audience twice or thrice the size of what you see in those pictures. Did that idiot take any pictures of it? Nope, he didn't, because he's fucking stupid. So that's the thing. If you're gonna go around making these claims, hey, let's see some pictures then. Balls Deep says there was 200 plus. I'm not doubting it. I'm just saying I ain't seen it.
Yeah, Balls, how many people were at just the party or the event that you were at? Because they had a whole other thing going on, and I think they all went from their event. So, yeah, Balls, about how many people were at, what was it called? Deerstock, I believe.
And Corn says, I'd have been there, enjoyed it. Sounds like an overall good time hang. I bet it was a fucking blast. And nobody owes anybody any proof except for Gino, who keeps fucking talking about receipts and then making claims without receipts. It's just a case of be about it.
Camped about 20 out there for 2 days prior.
Hey, I bet I would have had a blast there. If I'd have gone, I'd have had a blast. It'd have probably gone in like the memories. I'm sure it was a wonderful experience for all involved.
By the way, I blocked Stevie Lou, by the way.
Here you go.
Why did you block Stevie Lou?
By the way, I just
Why'd you bring Stevie Lou in
yeah,
here?
I had him, but Stevie Lou offered me a job with the pink mask guy. I quit on stream. I quit that stream because I found out how paranoid pink mask guy is. The pink sock guy is.
Live music, axe throwing. That sounds like a lot of fun. And again, balls
Cornhole.
deep.
They had a cornhole tournament.
And like I was saying about, I was recently hanging out with Ski Mask. There was a bunch of people there who online have beefs. Not one person talked bullshit while we were there. We just had a fucking good old time. Because it's supposed to be a performance. Stevie Lou doesn't understand because he's not a performer.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of these people who calm down, Jake. These Jake, if they add midget throwing, I'm there yesterday.
Is that the comment that held you up there? Or seemed like something got stuck in your pipes for a minute. Like someone was.
It was great, scary. Fire and alcohol, music, weed brings people together.
Always.
I wouldn't give a flinging midget every what? I wouldn't give to
What I wouldn't give to
Fling-
fling a midget every now and then.
What?
Fling, like toss, fling, toss, same thing.
Do you
What
remember
about
when you
sorry.
used to be able to pay to do that? Like there was actually midget tossing services. You could
Sure,
call them
the
up.
famous Beetlejuice. That's how he got
Oh,
his
yeah.
start. Well, with the Howard Stern show, anyways. That's what he was
Is it-
promoting.
I'm not sure about. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Are you positive? Because
Yeah.
I thought there was a thing where later somebody tried to have him do it, and it was like, oh, that's above you or some shit.
Well, no, yeah, he from what I know, he was working at a circus, and he stumbled in
Tracks.
somewhere in Jersey. It's some local, like I don't know, some local circus that was going on. And
Oh shit!
and
Oh shit!
oh wait, I'll talk about that some other time. But here we have the Quad Father. We don't see
One
him yet.
second. I'm actually in
All
the
right.
middle of a message, Quad, so don't think I'm avoiding you here. Oh, that was cute. I like that. I'm just sending a message to one of my buddies. I'm sorry, it's secret to
You're
me
kind of
because
you're,
if Derek knew who I was messaging. It would make him very
So
upset.
Derek, what I'm hoping for out of all this is you guys could talk shit to each other, tell your guys' perspectives, agree to disagree.
We
and
do
then-
that every time.
And then maybe just move on after this. Like, just let it all
Oh,
go.
that's been
Oh,
terrific.
you think he would move on? Yeah, that's funny.
Okay,
We
that's
moved
good.
on a long time ago.
We'll get into it.
he's
We'll
a
get into
fag.
it. We'll get into it.
I know. It's
By the way,
I'm like
nice-
wasting my
how you
breath
doing,
coming on
Derek?
here today. Hey, how's
By
it
the
going,
way,
Jake
guys,
and
guys,
OJ? By the way, good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, from BYB, from the Backyard Boys, the lead of the boys in BYB Pod, it's the Quad Father, Derek. What is up, Derek? How you doing?
I am great. I don't have a ton of time, but I figured I'd come in here and whatever. Play nice for a minute.
I'm sorry. Hey, Derek, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry, Jake.
Or
This
what?
is how you get closure sometimes, or maybe not. But sometimes this has to happen in life,
No, this is like Russia versus USA. This is something that'll never
Is it though?
go away. Just
Is
is.
it though? And
So one of the things that Quad, just to get it going, one of the things, I don't know if you caught it or not, but Jimmy told me that one of the things that he had a big problem with that kind of started it for him was you basically took over. You guys had started a channel you all worked together on, and then you just changed it to BYB.
No,
and-
nobody worked together on anything. I started the channel, started fucking around just for like on my extra free time. Like I
Okay.
did 4 shows before we broke up. Oh, sweetheart, bye bye.
No, actually.
And then
it's
everybody
all
hated
on-
Jim enough to say, "Oh, I'd rather hang out with this guy than that fucking scumbag Jim." Yeah, I'll get away.
But
from
wait,
him. So
why
that's
are you
just
calling
kinda how
him
it
a
works.
scumbag? Wait. What?
Because
why
I dealt
is
with
he
him
such-
for a year.
But
so
what?
I
But
know
what did
for
he
a fact
do?
It's
but what did he-
objectively a scumbag, not subjectively.
Do you have an example of what makes him a scumbag?
Do I have an example? I don't not have an example. He just is a scumbag. Fucking, I've hung out with him backstage, so I know him personally.
So, like, you
that's
know,
what
when on
makes
my
him a
son's
scumbag.
birthday, when you're fucking begging me to help you with shit, and I'm literally taking time out of his birthday to help you out with
Don't
this
remember
thing,
that.
and then you fucking cry because I say to you, like at the 8th time, listen, I'm with my family right now. I really can't. Yo, just a few
cried.
minutes, just a few minutes. I can't. No, yeah, you did, because then all your bullshit, Jim's a scumbag, literally started right after I rejected you one time. And this was 3 months after
rejected.
Luke and I. Yes. So Luke and I didn't
All
sit
right, everybody
backstage
just
with
keep
you.
in mind this guy's a writer, and like every word out of his mouth is like.
Now,
some
you see how I
textbook
sat there
you can-
quietly while you spoke and made your allegations? Now this is where I
I
respond,
know,
so
but
shut
you
the
just
fuck
make
up.
shit up, so that's why I. get
Okay,
to
and
fucking
so
hear
you're
you
not,
talk
right? That's
for
what you're
a
saying.
year.
Look, stupid. Shut
I
the
don't
fuck
really have
up.
anything to
You
say
said
either.
what
I'm
you said.
Tired and annoyed.
You said what you said, and now I
Welcome, I showed
rebut.
up.
That's how it works,
'Cause
stupid.
This is what you want, and I give it to you every time for some fucking reason.
Wait. Before people leave and we get all upset at each other, we're not. This isn't going to go anywhere with you guys just yelling
not
at each other,
upset.
calling
I have zero
scumbags
feelings.
and whatever else.
Look, you
But-
made 2
no, you do.
allegations
There
so
is
far.
here. Wait. there is feelings here on both sides.
No,
Neither
at
one of
this
you would
moment
be
right
so
now, I have
angry.
zero feelings. I just, I'll just
Bullshit.
say the word.
You guys are both. There's something here. You guys have a past together. You wouldn't be this angry at each other if there weren't feelings involved.
Because he's just a flat out liar who literally says lies that we have on video. They're on shows. All this shit happened on air. We're not lying. But unfortunately, people like Derek can just say whatever they want now and fucking not allow any discourse because they'll just roll over you when you speak. And it's from the Gino Bisconte school of fucking debate, to be quite fucking frank.
I'm not wearing a headband, by the way.
Good for you. So, can I now address? Are we gonna now do this? Your first two allegations, barring the scumbag.
I don't. No, you can leave him the scumbag. That's fine. You can address that first.
Okay,
Are
then
you a
the third
scumbag?
thing. Well, no, that's
I'm
for
not a
you.
scumbag.
How
was
am
at
I
my
a scumbag?
son's birthday party, and you interrupted my baby's.
That's not what I said. You see, you're literally lying right now. That's not what I
Yeah,
said.
well, your whole false fucking story about some birthday parties, fucking.
Why?
that's
How is
good
that a
starting
false story
point.
about a birthday party? You would message us every single day. We
I
were
would,
helping you
huh?
every single day, multiple times a day. Even when I'm at work, you're messaging me about shit. And anytime you're told, dude, I'm a little busy right now, I'll get to you later. Why not now? Why not now? Because you're a petulant fucking baby. You're like a literal mental fucking psycho.
Isn't that weird how I stopped working with you and then started a whole channel, and everything that involves anything about that entire channel is my invention, completely 1,000,000%. I don't have any help. I don't have anyone producing anything.
Well, first
Sat there
off,
and done
that's
the entire thing this entire time, and for some reason I didn't need to call you to do it. Isn't that a fucking
really?
isn't that
You
an
didn't?
amazing
We
fact?
did it together, stupid. Luke
We
and I
did
set
what
it
together?
up. It's
Fucking
on the
idiot.
air. It's on the
fuck
shows.
you.
You talk. You're
Yeah, I
lying
needed
through your
you so
fucking
bad
teeth,
that
and
I didn't
morons
need
will
you
believe you.
instantly.
You
I needed
fucking.
you
We
so
did this
bad, I
on
haven't
air.
asked you for one thing ever since
This
I
guy's a
fucking
fucking
left.
psychopath.
Fucking
Listen,
retard.
go watch
Yeah,
all the
so
last
I've
episodes
had
of
so many
FGTZ,
problems
people.
running a show by
Watch the
myself.
first episodes of Night Creeps, and you will see
Go watch
everything
my
that
first
I'm
episodes.
saying
Oh, wait,
has
these are
happened.
gone.
We made the channel. You didn't invent shit.
We? No,
made the
that's-
channel, and then you changed the name after we
Isn't that
did the
weird? I showed all
Shining
the
fucking
DMs,
broadcast.
And half the guys came with me and left you. That's funny.
What half of the guys? Bradley was kicked
guys
out
think
because he
you're
called
lies.
Mr. Stone the N-word. He called the black guy on
You're
our
a
show and
fucking
at the
liar.
N-word.
You're
No, I'm
still
not a
lying.
liar. That
How
was
about Jerry,
okay.
Bobby, Brandon? How about Jerry,
No
Bobby,
lie here,
Brandon?
honey
How
pie.
come they came with me? Same reason?
Jerry
Because they
didn't
said
go
the
with
N-word?
you. Jerry was
No,
away
because they
during that
were
time.
fucking
Wrong.
liars.
You want an answer?
And guess who
Bobby was
wasn't
never
there?
a part of the
Let's
show.
name the names of
Bobby
the
was
people
never
that
a
weren't
part of the
there.
show.
All right, guys.
Who
guys,
else
guys.
is
Was
there?
not
Let's
there
let's
the
not.
night
Wait.
before.
Hold on.
Who
Hold on.
else
Hold on.
is
Time
there?
out. Time out.
Damien wasn't there.
I'm answering
Stone
everything
wasn't
you
there.
say, you stupid
Who
ghoul.
wasn't there?
You guys, I'm gonna mute you both just for a second. Don't scream over each other. You're not gonna get anywhere. All right, I'm on mute.
Yeah,
now.
well, he's going to talk over me every time I make the facts
For me too,
so
stupid.
obvious to everyone what happened. That
You're
you'll have to shut
talking
me down
over
because
me
he's a
too,
liar.
stupid.
You're
So
doing it
stop
right
with
now,
your
so
lies.
fucking dick.
Anyway, to your allegations, again, you make claims, and then the second I respond to your claims, it's not a fucking we're talking over each other. You're not allowing the response to your claims because that's your tactic, because you're a fucking liar. It's plain and simple.
So you just said what
Jerry
I just said.
did
So you
not
just
fucking-
alleged what I
Hello, I'm responding to your allegations.
Jerry
Bradley
is
was kicked
what?
out of our group for calling Mr.
Right.
Stone an N-word to his face after the fucking show because he's a racist piece of shit. We also got tired of him because he's also a fucking pervert and says watching Stranger Things gives him funny feelings, so anybody who watches shows with kids in them are pedophiles. Yeah, forget about that. That shit
You
was
just
on
made
air.
a pedophile comment. You want me to go timestamp your show from today where you said something about being a pedophile?
What are you talking about?
Yourself.
We make plenty
you
of jokes.
said about yourself.
This wasn't a
I'll go
joke.
timestamp
I never
it,
said.
and
What are you
we'll-
talking
we'll
about?
Bring that back up.
Great, you can do that, honey pie. You can do that.
Well,
but
you're
again,
the one alleging
to
people
your
saying
allegations,
things that
what are you
you
talking
say
about? I'm not
constantly.
alleging anything. It's on air. Bradley said this many times. Everybody
your
who's
shit's
seen
on
it
air.
knows this
Today.
shit. Okay, what did
you
I
called
say?
yourself a
Say what I
pedophile.
said, stupid. I just told you what Bradley says. Now you tell me what you say I said.
You says, we says.
Good
this
for
is every
dick,
conversation
flip.
with you is fucking just so stupid.
Jesus
It's
Christ, you
pointless.
stupid piece of shit. Anyway, to continue on
Yeah,
with your
I'll
allegations,
timestamp it.
Bradley
I think I
was
already
kicked
said that,
out.
that I don't
Bradley was kicked out. Listen,
Negative.
guys, you want to fucking
Not
mute
true.
somebody? Mute the motherfucker who won't let the response. I'm not going to
You're
sit
lying.
here and keep allowing him to make
All right,
allegations
go ahead.
and then be accused of talking over when I'm responding to them. I don't have
Right.
fucking problems with this issue. I have problems with fucking liars and people who allow lies.
Projection.
It ain't fucking projection. Look at our society, stupid. Look at every
look at
fucking
you.
thing going on
Look at
around
you.
us.
Society, I
Shut
look
the
at
fuck
you,
up.
a lying piece of shit, and everyone knows it.
Right, that's why you're the one making vague
all the
claims and
people
not
with
allowing
work
any
there-
response. Guys, this is what it'll be. If you're going to allow him to make claims and not allow the response, I'll just fucking yammer over it until this shit's done. Simple as fucking that. Bradley was thrown off the fucking show. He did not leave. That you can see on air as well. The moment he gets the message and goes, fuck, I fucking knew it. See, Derek, I knew it. Bradley was kicked off the goddamn show. Jerry still does
Now
shows
we
with
got-
us.
Hey, by the way, now we got a celebrity in the chat. Now we got a celebrity. Hey, I went and got Steve Wolkos.
I see why they love you. Jerry he still does shows with us.
I muted.
And Bobby was never a part of our
By the way.
shit. So there's the answer to
I
that.
muted Quadfather, by the way. I
No, let's
muted
unmute him.
I
Let's
muted
unmute him. Let's unmute him. Let's not play that game right now.
No, here's the thing. We gotta let him talk. We gotta let because here's the thing. There's three sides of every story. Derek's side, Jim's side, and the truth.
Absolutely. Again, he can make
Yeah,
every
if you guys
allegation
could
he
get
wants.
through this
Here's
without
the thing, and
name
also I
calling,
wanted-
maybe
I
that
wanted-
might help
I wanted
too.
to- I lost the other.
There's a lot of name calling going on both sides. I think that might help
Derek.
your arguments if you don't do that.
Derek, by the
There's
way,
no fun without the name calling.
Oh, Derek,
That's
by the
true.
way, your boy's Jerry Shepard. Dang it.
Yeah, that.
By
Jerry's
the way, your
favorite,
boys
right?
love this. By the way, those two, Jerry Shepardini and Bobby P, love to shake up hornet's nest. I just shook up a hornet's nest and gave it to you. Also, Joey C, have a nice day. You're banned.
What? Why did you ban Joey? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, that's a story for another day, I guess, or a question.
Yeah.
You got any more allegations? Did I answer all of your initial ones thus far?
Was it, by the way, when was it the hard ER?
Yes.
Was it the
Yes.
hard?
Yes. If we're talking about Mr. A, he said,
Bad.
we always make terrible jokes. And
Jake,
He
we
said-
can hear you, Jake. Don't
Yeah.
relax.
Mr. A said he likes other men to fuck his wife. We think he was making a joke. And then somebody said, "Oh, I bet you really want Stone because he's always racist with Stone, but they're jokes, and you know everyone takes it as a joke." Said, "Oh, I bet you really want his big black dick in your wife," and that's when he says, "My wife hates and with the R N words even more than I do," but he was very serious, and then he got really upset. Started fucking raging out backstage about it, and then him and Stone got into a huge fucking fight. And if you want to talk to the fucking black man in question who this happened to, I can send him a fucking link if you want.
Happened to. He
I
was a
don't know.
victim.
Did I say he was a victim?
You just kind of implied
I said
that.
it
yeah.
happened. Did a moment happen? Oh, I implied it because I said a moment happened?
You said that this thing happened to this person. I could get the guy
Right.
that this happened to.
Yeah.
Happened to means like
Yeah.
like he was a victim of something. Yeah, that's what
You
it
have a
implies.
twisted brain.
You're the writer.
Hey,
I
what's
mean,
up?
you
Your
should
brain
know
is
that.
as twisted as your spine, boy.
Implication.
No, there is no implication. It happened to him. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't.
If that's how your brain
not-
works, no wonder you're so fucked up in it.
But in all fairness, you did say that was the reason you fired him, was right from the show, was because he
Sure,
was
that's
saying
why
that
we
you-
got. That was one of the big reasons why. One of like 4 reasons we stopped doing shows with Bradley. Fired. We just told him to fuck off. Enough of his shit.
So that was the icing on the cake for that guy. Okay. So then what else? What other what are the other gripes?
Yes. What are they? Okay, I'll go. My only gripes with them is they lie. They just sit there and they lie and they talk about us and they get really upset. And then we go on our show, we make jokes about it, and then them and Stevie Lou, they go, "Oh, look at them, they're just talking about us." No, we literally hear some people send us clips of you talking shit about us. We go on our show, we make jokes
Flip it
about
back.
it. Whatever. We go on our show, we make jokes about it, and actually, she's the least.
make jokes?
She don't watch
I don't
you.
believe
Somebody
that.
else does that. Okay. It's just a stupid
Yeah.
argument to even make because comedy is subjective to begin with, dunce. So, what's your fucking point? You're literally
way-
saying nothing.
By the way,
So
I've
is
had
your
this
show.
picture. I've had this
Okay.
picture before
Causing a lot of
OJ.
stir,
even-
though.
By the way, I've had this picture.
All
I
40
had a
people are
picture-
stirred up, huh? That watch it. All 40 of Kish and
All right.
Bex and
All right,
JB.
all right.
are
You know
all
what, Quad
stirred
Father?
up.
Have a nice
No,
day.
wait.
You're done.
Jake,
You're done.
he
You're
gets
done.
a chance to
You're
talk
done.
too, Jake. Jesus, you can't do that.
Actually, I gotta go. I have some.
Well, but wait,
Well,
what were you
thank-
saying? I'm sorry, I was typing. Do you, what else did you have to say? I want to hear it.
no,
been
I
waiting a
gotta.
long
I
time.
literally have someone here, so I gotta go.
All right.
All right, well, thanks for joining us, Quad Father. I don't think we got anywhere with that, but
No, that's what
I
happens
don't
every
know.
time.
Yeah, and guys, and I'm sorry that I was trying to, I've actually wanted to replace my Steve Woke because when my account got hacked, I had to delete my whole account, my old account, and I lost all the pictures that I had on that account. So
That
I
sucks.
wanted to change. I had a Jerry Springer, I had a Steve Wilkos, and I had a Ronnie Munn on there.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame because I am a big fan of Quad Father, and I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know you. This is my first time really. If we have spoken in the past, neither one of us really remember. So this is like our first time meeting. You seem like an all right dude. So I don't know. It kind of sucks that you guys are fighting like this. It's kind of funny from a fan's perspective, but as a podcaster's perspective, it's like, Jesus Christ! I wish you guys would just bury this shit and move on.
Well, I'm here for the fans, sir. So my alliance is to them, and I just think if I'm entertained when I see this shit. So, look, dude, that's all we set out
Hey,
to do was make beefs.
You know what? By the way, you know what? I found out this week that Stuttering John Melendez watches my show.
Yes,
Nice.
and blocking Joey C. I don't know how good of a move that was because he was going to try to help get you on the Stuttering John show.
I really don't care anymore about him. I wanted to go on the show because I got promised, and I did say I was going to be on today, and I look like a dipshit for it. I look like an asshole because I've said I was going on the show and I didn't. I am a moron. Hello?
Okay, there was an ending to that. I'm a moron. I thought there was more, and you were going to turn it around. Why are you a moron?
Because I'm not a big star like Joey fucking C. If you don't like what I'm doing, get back. Leave me.
Joey C. Jeez. I don't want to. I don't think you guys are being harmful, and I don't want to ruin your fun. so it's best if I
Yeah.
shut up now.
But you don't know who Joey C is.
No, I know of him. I don't understand him. I think he's a piece of shit. I think anybody who goes around with a hovering picture of their dead daughter and saying, now put me on the internet because I have this interesting story. I get it if you're trying to like raise funds or you're doing this or you're doing that. But it just seems so self-centered and narcissistic, and it feels gross. Every time I look at Joey C, I want to fucking bleach my skin.
By the way, I did send Bobby Nick a link, by the way.
I'd love to talk. You know what? Bobby Nick is actually capable of a real conversation. I was actually about to leave because I didn't want to, again, don't want to ruin you guys' fun.
All right, by the way, Jim, you got any plugs?
Well,
No,
you
by
can
all means, do some shit talking, man. You don't
check
have
out.
to. This is.
I mean, I really don't. It's just a matter of when
You're not going to
people
ruin anybody's
rise-
fun.
Look, you know what it is? I have deep psychological trauma.
I think we all do.
My mother was a notorious liar. I hate liars. It's
You're
as simple as that.
Italian. You know what? I can empathize. That's a pet peeve of mine because yes, I was raised to lie and manipulate and all that shit. I was raised by the best liars on the planet, and I thought it was cool because that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
And yes, went through whatever you want to call it, spiritual awakening, whatever the hell you want to call it. And yes, lying is a pet peeve of mine also.
Hey,
It's my trigger. Yep, that's right, folks. You can trigger me. Just lie. I fucking hate it. I'm OCD. By the way,
by the way, we do have a per show we need to hit. If anyone wants to help us with the $20 per. God damn it!
we're all
Jake, you didn't cut out, brother. I know your internet might be telling you that,
God
but
damn!
you're still here, man. Jake.
Oh, that's what he's got. See, I thought he was seeing something in the chat before. That's why I said, "What's got you all clogged up?"
Yeah, his internet cuts out sometimes, so he's always paranoid that he thinks he loses his connection. So that's why he says hello a lot, because he's just making sure. But you're here, Jake. We can hear you, man. Or not.
Yeah, if anybody. By the way, if anybody that wants to tip the stream, our goal is $20 per stream. If you guys want to guys, tip the stream, guys, because we got you guys a good show. We got you, Jim Grindle.
Yeah, I'll come on and yell and scream if you guys pay the Jake some money. Come on. I'll agree to another time to fight another BYB.
I sent the package, Jay. Watch it for Friday. Thank you, Alt.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Alt. That's something I think we need to get Jake. We need to get him some numbers for an address for his house so people can find it. I'll talk to Jake about that off air so we can get the right numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, let me,
Would you like me to send someone special the link?
who?
I think I don't know if he wants to come in as a surprise. Let me just double check before I blow it. You know, not that I'm trying to keep it secret. I just don't want to blow any fun.
Is it Gino?
Nope. It's somebody Gino hates. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, wow.
Who? If you want to, you can send the link.
Okay. Well, I just messaged him to say, who do I tell him it is? Just want to know what angle he was coming in on. If he was making, But I sent it to him. It's well, we'll see in a moment, I guess. I just sent it to him now. I sent it to him once you said it. I want to be clear on that.
Wait, we're trying to get a PO box.
He's a nice guy, I assure you.
Is it Tommy? Is it
It's
Tubby?
not Tubby, although I'm sure he probably wants one. No, he doesn't. He never takes links, Tubby.
Tubby actually said that he has had to give him warning about it because he has to go to the basement.
If you want to talk to Tubby, you got to talk to him on a fucking rotary phone. Like literally, he does not want to speak unless it's on a telephone.
Yeah, I know.
Weirdo. I ain't no lady. You want me to talk
Oh,
shit?
is it disabled?
No,
Is it
no,
this
it's
way?
nobody like that. It's a famous internet troll. That's all I can say. in
Yeah,
this
that's
community.
the right name. That's
Yeah.
the right name, Jake.
Oh,
Uh,
maybe it is right. Oh, I thought you said Chris Abels.
no,
Close
is
enough.
it this label? Is it bring him in? Bring him in. He left. God
they
damn
left.
it! God damn it! And I'm getting fire in back. God damn it!
Did you say you're getting fire ants in your ass?
There we go.
All right. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
World famous internet troll.
It was very hard. Get out of here. It was very hard to get this link. But
Yeah.
what's going on with Bobby Nick? Is he coming in? And why did
No,
Quadfather run away?
Roll away.
Well, he
By
said
the way,
he said he couldn't be calling Luke because he doesn't have use of his hands. But like, what does that even mean? The guy's a known liar, right? Like, so it's
yeah.
very bizarre.
I believe so.
Yeah, and by the way, this is this label, aka Joe Exotic. By the way, is it true that you stole this account from a blind guy?
Well, what happened was a blind guy said, "Hey, give me," like he said, "Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can get the name dislabeled." And then I stole his name. Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys don't know who we're talking about, Brian P. McCarthy was trying to be disabled.
But is Bobby Nick coming or no?
Unfortunately, he might not come. He might not.
Is it true that his old co-host is sending him nudes of his daughter?
Yes. That
Because
is
I'd
also
love
on
to
their
know more
shows.
about that.
Oh, you're talking about Owen.
Yes. Well, what happened was they started promoting his daughter's OnlyFans on their show, The Ghetto Basement, and Bobby Nick didn't like that and would post about it. He would rage quit, and a few times I had said, "Dude, fucking, if this bothers you so much, and people keep shitting on you, they're gonna. It's because they know." You still do it. You still show up on the show where they're promoting your daughter. So, like, you're opening yourself up to this mockery. If you really have a problem, fucking quit the show. Apparently, that's what he did. He quit the show. Literally, right in the middle of a show, I was fucking just tweeting him randomly about it. Quits the show. And then Owen, on Jasmine's command, allegedly, right then sends Bobby Nick a picture of his daughter, full spread, vagina hole.
Yeah, like I've seen her on Twitter. She's not a looker. Like I think you'd have to pay me to see her OnlyFans.
Put a wig on Bobby Nick. Bobby, you sure you don't want to come in here?
Wait, you got 4,000 subscribers?
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. I just find this whole BYB fight with Grindle and all those guys. I find it very interesting, and it's just weird that they don't want to confront each other. So I just don't know why they cried and ran away.
I
By the
mean,
way,
look.
Well,
it's
in all
just-
fairness, he did come on and say he didn't have a lot of time, and he did
He
come
did.
on. He didn't have to come, and he
Yeah.
did. I mean, nothing was really accomplished other than maybe some clippable things, moments. But yeah, there was no friendship rekindled.
Can I
I'm
comment
sorry,
to
guys.
Can I comment to fuck a mommy out there, where she says, "Jesus Christ, leave the kids alone," and that's the point. I don't know if you also know, Bobby would be in the chat, Nick, while his daughter and Owen would be talking about sex, and their like 8 or 10-year-old is in the chat commenting, watching the show, and they're talking some nasty ass shit. Like he was even talking about the kids' pubes at one point, Owen. And you got Bobby Nick in the chat going, "Great show today, guys. Great show today." Yeah, leave the fucking kids out of it. Because If you don't, this is what's going to happen. But yet they keep crying, oh, leave our kids alone. You're the motherfuckers who are doing this nasty shit with your kids.
Well, it's
Fucking
just
sickos.
it's kind of sad though, right? Because I know he said he doesn't talk to her anymore or something, so that like is kind of sad. But she has like 5 kids with 3 dudes, right? And she's like 22 or something.
Yes, but Mr. Exotic, he said the same thing to me, and he said, this podcast is all we have. I don't know what to do. Start a fucking book club. Read a book together. How about that? Make a phone call. Why do you only have to be on the air? It's like this Joey C. It's not about the plight. It's about the fucking shine. They want to be seen.
The Joey C stuff is interesting too, because so he went to jail and his wife went to jail, and then his kid overdosed on drugs while he was in jail.
I think so. Yeah.
So does he feel responsible for her death? Is that what's going on there?
I don't think anyone has ever asked that question.
Actually, somebody did recently, and then as he started to answer it, and he said, well, she fell in with the wrong crowd. And then the host of the show said, that's it. Wrong crowd. Enough said. Say no more. Say no more. And literally shut it down.
Who was it? Who was the host?
It was the people on my old stolen channel. I don't want to say. But you could look at my channel, the Damian J. Rogers Network, or Damian's channel, where I do shows, and you could see our stream snipe of that moment. It's called Joey C. Joins Jim Grindel's Whack Pack.
Yeah, by the way, I'm sorry, Disable, I'm sorry that I'm like not sending you links, but I didn't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, you got to send me links because I just want to shit on people, like Joey C.
By the way, By the way, I don't like Joe Exotic because of how he treated those tigers.
Yeah, I got an email from him recently that says he's looking for new lawyers. So I don't know what he's doing, but nothing good.
But you know who real Joe Exotic?
Yeah.
He's still in jail, right?
Dude.
Yeah, he blocked me on the jail mail system because I kept saying like, now I'm the real Joe Exotic. But he's a weirdo, so whatever.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping showing up would bring either that Quadfather guy or Bobby Nick, but nothing's happened. So I'm going to bow out. But thank you for having me here.
Nice to talk to the guy.
Damn it!
He ran away.
Hey, I also want to.
He needs is his butthole plugged. That's the only.
Yeah. By the way, I also want to say thank you guys. This show's been, this show is we could talk hard topics. And Steve Wilkos is here, by the way. Steve Wilkos is here, by the way. By the way.
Jake, I really think you would be a perfect compliment to my jokes because you always go, and it's just so, it really is. I'm serious. I often trail mine off like that, and it's just, it works so perfect for my brand of humor to when I make a joke and then someone goes, I'm not making a joke here. I'm being dead ass.
You know what? The thing is, it's like so many people, I just wanted, Grindel, I want people to stop listening to Aaron, and because Aaron says I'm a pedophile, Aaron says I'm a child diddler, I'm all this shit.
Well, I have to ask because I think this is the right way to do things. When you hear an allegation like that, Jake, are you those things?
No, I've never did anything. I don't have a criminal record. You can check my fucking criminal record.
Is there any reason? Like I've never heard this claim. Are they basing it off of anything?
Ask by the way, if you want to know, ask Lisa Jordana, because she was one of the people that were starting that rumor. Lisa Jordana.
Okay, well, she is a known creep.
By the way, she was hanging out with Botter was 14 years old when he was in her community. Aaron M. Holt. Oh.
Wait a minute. Aaron M. Holt did what now with a 14-year-old?
No, Aaron M. Holt. No, someone was asking which Aaron. I
Oh.
said no. The 14. Lisa Botter was Alicia Jordana's right hand man, and he was only 14.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, I know the woman's a creep. From everything I've heard of her on the Stern Show back in the day, and in the
Aaron
Stern
can't even
Fan
bang his
Network.
own wife.
I don't
Aaron,
know.
and we know, and the people in the KAF community love 14-year-olds. Yes, Boss Deep. I'm not talking trash about Aaron.
What's
I love it.
KAF?
Kermit and Friends,
What's that?
the group that Elisa Jordana,
Oh,
that's her community.
I get it.
By the way, Chrissy Mayer was the Lisa Jordana says that she was the one that made Dabbler. No, Chrissy Mayer did it. Get it right.
Oh, she's claiming fame to that. Yeah, look, I'm not the biggest Chrissy. Look, I don't necessarily. Okay, I'm not a big Chrissy Mayer fan. I'm much less of a Frank Pellegrino fan. I don't like that man at all. But because he's a little a little conniver. But she definitely came up with the dabbler shit. I mean, that all is hers.
I actually met Chrissy at DabbleCon, and she
I've
was
met her 3 times.
a sweetheart.
She was. She's
Very
a
sweet.
very lovely person in person. And we did after when I was on that show and the bit went sideways, she did contact me and say, "Oh, Frank informed me after the fact. I'm sorry." But to me, that's creative negligence. That's just stupid. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't do your work. I should have been there to talk about election fraud because I know exactly how the Democratic Party does it because I worked for them and did it through the absentee ballots. And that was a big election going on at the time. But, you know, it was a sort of a bait and switch. Yeah, let's talk about this fucking real issue of the world that you actually have some expertise on. But no, never mind. Just kidding. We actually have the ski mask guys there and we want to set up this fake beef. But, you know, ran with it on the fly. Stevie Lou was there during the planning. He lies about it now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chrissy did contact me after and apologize that she didn't know. And she's always been very lovely. So I guess if I ever saw her again, that would determine how I feel about her personally. But professionally, I just think she's shit at her job.
Yeah. I also, I also want to say thank you, and Jim, we do, we want, we're keeping 20 people in the build because we have you we got you here. And
Oh,
I
I
think
doubt
we're
that.
gonna need to start wrapping up soon because we're getting to the 2-hour mark and we are. But guys,
Well, thank you
if
for
we do
having
need-
me today.
You're welcome, and you're welcome. You're welcome anytime. You and Luke are always, and we want to bring in Damien.
Well, I don't want to break the internet, so I'll only come in every now and again. But I would love to say hello again, sir. And same to you. Nice to meet you, Mr. John.
Yes,
Another
nice to meet
John.
you. Another John. Yes,
That's right. Yeah, check us out on the DJR network, and we'd love to have you guys are both welcome to come over there anytime and say hi. Okay, goodbye. How do I leave? I don't know how to leave when I'm not in the show.
Oh, at the bottom, leave studio.
Oh, there it is. I don't have the remove button. I'm used to using the remove button. Goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Oh, and look who just showed up.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh no.
Oh man, he left already, huh?
He just missed him. Literally just missed him by 2 seconds.
Hilarious. I was just making
Yeah,
lunch for
by
the
the way,
kids,
you're
so I
going
was,
in the,
a little busy.
What's up, by the way, Lou? That was a good conversation we had with Jim.
Oh, really? I thought so too. I was listening.
We had a good
Yeah,
conversation.
that's exactly why I wanted to work with Jim. Actually, when I first started watching the FGTZ and they asked me to be actually Jerry Shepardini had asked me to be a guest on there. I started watching them and I was like, I kind of like what this guy Jim's doing. So, you know, I kind of made it almost a little mission to like try to, and actually they were really open with letting people be on the shows and stuff. So it was kind of nice, you know, it's nice. I thought it was a nice experience. That's my experience with Jim. So, and I'm still having a great time. So,
You know,
don't know.
you know what? This is a show that, by the way, we had 19. We're trying to get my watch hours. We're trying to get my watch hours, so this might help my watch hours.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do 2-hour shows. People pop in and out, and then people watch it afterwards. Yeah, it'll build quickly, and you seem to be, you know, available to do it a bunch. So yeah, man, you're gonna build a bunch of hours quick. I keep seeing that smoke now. I want to smoke.
So, yeah,
But I was just gonna pop back in and say hello. And
yeah,
glad you guys were hitting it off there.
yeah. By the way, I had a good show. By the way, this was a great show. Thank you very much for letting us use your boy.
Yeah, I don't control them, but yeah, no, I had said to him, hey man, I've been hanging out with Jake a little bit, and actually I really like Jake, you know. Some people I think
Yeah,
they you know, they kind of frame you in a certain way when you come on their shows, and you know, it's not always
yeah,
the kindest way, I guess I'd say, you know.
yeah. I will find out. I
Okay, hold on.
All right,
I'm hearing something from my kids. I got to mute out for a second. Huh?
all right. We're actually ending anyway, but I just want to say you know what? At the end of the day, we're doing good.
Yeah, that was a great show, Jake. You had another excellent show.
Yeah, we're the best of the best.
And that's what makes you the best.
Yeah. We know Luke's plugs is the same plugs as 4-hour stream. Dumb. Mommy, you're always welcome to come on. Mommy, you can come on the next one, sweetheart. Oh. All right.
All
I
right,
think
so
we're
yeah.
gonna end.
Okay, that sounds good. But thank you for having me. Again, everybody, the Damian J. Rogers channel. That's where we do all of our stuff. And my band, The Bind, at The Bind Rocks. That's our handle everywhere. So check us out.
Cool.
Yeah. And guys, and you know what the thing is, remember, guys, if you guys want to tip the stream, tip before we leave. Thank you for being my friend and driving down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. All right, guys. I'll talk to you.
Later.
We're leaving. We're streaming. We're in streaming.